Today we are reacting to the Monkees' Daydream Believer. Are you familiar with the song?
Actually, I am. You know, this takes me back to my childhood.
Really?
It puts just a smile on my face when I think about the Monkees. I haven't thought about this band in forever. I haven't heard that name in forever. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees. People say we monkey around. They used to have a show, and it was on TV when I was like a kid, so I would watch the show, and I would sing that theme song. That was the theme song of the show.
So this is bringing you all the way back.
Yeah, to like, I'm talking like 5 years old.
I love
like
that.
Some of my first like, you know, childhood memories of like watching TV shows.
Damn. I've never heard the song. I've never heard of the Monkees. I feel like I've heard maybe of the Monkees. Like maybe it's like one of those things that like rings a bell kind of, but I don't know any of their music. I don't know anything about them. So I'm looking forward to a genuine first time reaction.
All right, tell them who you are.
I'm Paper Chase.
And it's one and only Diamond Don Juan. We are back with another reaction just for you.
That's right. And before we start this video, make sure you guys hit that like button and also subscribe. Subscribe right now before you forget. All right, let's get into it.
Oh, I could hide 'neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings. The 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. My shaven razor's cold and it stings. Now you know how happy I can be. Oh, and our good time starts and ends without $1 to spend. But how much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen?
This songwriting is just perfect. It is such good songwriting. I absolutely love it. I love songwriting like this, and it's like you know a great like love song, but they weave in all this, you know, this poetic way of getting the message across. The song's great. The songwriting's awesome. I love how it's performed. I mean, I know like the obvious caveat is like to say that they remind you of the Beatles. I feel like that's probably a comparison they get all the time. And I'm sure that's a comparison that people get mad when people say that.
And that's where like I always kind of wondered, like, because I didn't know. Like I said, as a kid, like I didn't care. I just remember watching like the show. And so this is a question that you're going to have to answer for me. So was it like a band that they put together for the show, or was it a group that got a show? And I kind of feel it was like a band that they put together for a show that made music. For some reason, I have that impression, but it could be completely off base because, again, it's like, you know, as a kid, I wasn't thinking too deeply into it.
This seems like one of those songs, and this could be totally wrong, and people will be like, no, this guy wrote it or something, but this seems like one of those songs that the songwriting is like so kind of complex, but also simple and catchy that it feels like it took like a collaboration of really great songwriters to write. I could be wrong, but the song is just so perfectly written.
And their outfits are awesome. It's such a time capsule. You know,
Absolutely.
it's the last time you saw a shirt like that. It looks super comfy.
You kind
I
of
was
wear
just
stuff
telling
like
him,
that.
not that drippy.
Yeah.
We need some velour.
Velour?
Yeah, like
that?
velvet, like, you know, that's what that looks like. It looks like it's velour. So you don't even know, dude. The fact that you don't know what velour is, it makes me so sad. And I bring this up because we did an ABBA reaction and they were all wearing like either velour or velvet jumpsuits. And you know, I'm just saying it's so comfy because you're always like lounging. He was like almost falling asleep because he just had this comfy like sweatsuit on.
Yesterday,
I'm
not
telling
during
you.
ABBA.
No.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, you haven't lived life until you have put on a velour tracksuit, like a mobster.
Okay.
We're gonna get velour tracksuits.
We will.
Okay.
But let's get back into this. These dance moves are unmatched.
Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen?
God, it's one of those songs that within the first, like by the end of it, you're singing along the chorus.
Yeah, it's just so catchy. It is like a perfect pop song. It's fun.
So perfect.
Got a good, just like bouncy vibe to it.
Yeah. All right. My amazing wife, Jeannie, passed away this morning. This is her favorite song since she was a young girl. Of course, I had to come here. Love you always, baby bird. Oh, that's heartbreaking.
But sweet at the same time.
I don't care how old you are or how old you get to be. If this song doesn't make you happy and feel young again, you have misspent youth. You've had a misspent youth.
There you go.
Absolutely beautiful song. Great songwriting. So much fun. I mean, now I want to dive more into them. Like, is this their biggest song? Like, do they have... Like,
I'm wondering, I didn't, to be honest with you, when you pulled this up, I was like, oh, they do this song? Like, I kind of forgot.
I'm just looking real quick. I just want to see. So this is their biggest song. They really don't have that many views on this stuff.
I mean, only 1 million.
Episode 19, Find the Monkees. So interesting. Let's look. Do you mind if I look it up real quick?
What are you looking up? Who wrote the song?
No.
Monkees lore? The Planet of the Apes?
Yes, the Monkees were specifically formed for the television show of the same name, which aired
Okay.
from 1966 to 1968. Producers Bob Rafelson and Bert Schreiner created the band in 1965 to star in a sitcom inspired by the Beatles film A Hard Day's Night. So I guess the comparison to the Beatles isn't like
No, I mean, that's absolutely it. That's the exact vibe that I got. I mean, even like when I was young, I was like, oh, these are like the Beatles.
Mhm.
You know, that was, and again, it's not like I was looking into it. I was like a kid, but you know, my initial impression was like, oh, is this like a spinoff of the Beatles? Or they, you know, it's
That's
interesting.
so interesting. That's such an interesting concept for a TV show, and I love it. I haven't really seen anything done like that since, right?
It is weird to think about because can you imagine? I'm trying to think of a scenario in the modern era that's similar. Like, have they taken something where it's kind of like a famous artist and then recreated it?
Well, there's like Hannah Montana.
Yeah, but that wasn't like derived from an actual band as the inspiration, which is like what they did. They literally just took a band. It'd be like, you know, taking a modern band today and then being like, hey, let's make a show that's kind of like about them, but
Like with
them.
original music. And like,
Yes, exactly. That's what makes it so distinct.
That's
that they're
so
doing
interesting.
original music and
Huh. I would love to know your guys' thoughts and takes on that. And I'm sure there's a big wide world of cinema, and I guarantee there's something we're not thinking about. But
and I don't like, I have very hazy memories of the show itself. I just remember that I enjoyed it. And I think it was just like, you know, their zany, you know, hijinks as a band that was like traveling and doing shows. But yeah, it's been so long. Like I said, I was a kid. If it was out from 66 to 68, you You know, think about that. I was watching reruns in the 80s.
Oh, yeah, because you were born in
79.
79,
Yeah.
dude.
So it had already been like
Some say
off the air.
Some say
for a
1979 was the
decade.
best year of humanity. That in 2016.
I would agree because we were born that year.
I wasn't born in. Okay, I see what you did there. All right, thank you guys for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop a like. And if you want to join us on this incredibly magical journey of discovering new music, old music, everything in between, hit that subscribe button. That's right, subscribe right now. Thank you guys for watching.
And we will see you on the next one. Peace.